I just want to tell y'all a story about this one time when I found a dead person at work. I'm going to tell you this story while I'm doing my hair, okay? So anyway, I know it looks crazy right now, but it's not. This is what I'm doing. I'm using this hair. I had another type of hair. I ran out of hair. My daughter has some locks. So I'm just taking these motherfuckers down and I'm using them. This is what it looks like to take them down. I'm going to braid it in. This is what I'm using anyway. It'll look better at the end. I'll update you. If you want to see what it turned out looking like, ask me and I'll show it to you. But anyway, this is a story about the time I found a dead body at work. So I'm working at Daysinnsulphurwest in Sulphur, Louisiana, at 2600 Roof Street. I'm working at this Days Inn, and I go to work on a Tuesday, and I found a dead body in the room. Okay, so I usually do check-in. At the time, I was the assistant manager, and I was over housekeeping. Okay, we had a new manager come in because during my 2 months of working there had been, and I should have known something was crazy about this place, but I did, but I didn't want to accept it. I just wanted to see it out to the end. But during the time that I had worked there, and I had worked there about 2 months, there were 3 different managers, about 4 different front desk agents, about 4 different housekeepers that had quit and left. And something told me to leave too, but I wanted to see it out to the end. I was like, I started, I'm committed, I'm going to just see it out to the end. I thought they was honest people at this place, so I was like, you know, but how could you be honest when everybody quitting because they're not getting paid? You know what I'm saying? Are you trying to hold their money or just something going on? So anyway, it's a Tuesday and I go into work and I'm doing the checkouts because 11 o'clock is the checkout. So I get to room 120 and this is an older guy. I was there when he checked in. We're going to call him Mr. P. So I was there when he checked in. So I'm very personable, so I like to go and check on my guests. If I know you, I talk to you. I know you're not talking to you, I'm going to check up on you. So the last time that I had saw him was the last day that I worked, which was on Sunday. And that's the last time that anybody had saw him. Okay? So when I get to work, I'm doing my checkouts. It's 11 o'clock. It's time for everybody to check out, either check out or pay if you're going to stay. So I go to all of the rooms. There's not a lot of rooms because this hotel, it's just not a lot of people that stay there because, like, it's a lot of complaints. Like, they never have towels. I know for a fact that the rooms are not cleaned well. I told my kids never to stay there, and I tell all my friends never to stay there because they don't change the sheets. You know, like, it might smell good, but they use something called odor band. And they just use that to make it smell good in the room. And it's just really not, it's not really disinfectant. It just might smell good. They'll sweep up the floor to get the trash up. A lot of times the sheets really are not changed. I promise you to God, I'm not lying. Do not go to that hotel. You liable to walk out with scabies or something. It's really disgusting. It is. And the same housekeeper that is there right now when I left, it's the same one there. So I know it's the same issue. He's a member of the owner's family, so he's going to be there. So Tuesday I do all my checkouts. I get to room 120 where Mr. P is, and I knock on the door. He don't answer the door, and I just don't feel right about that. But the manager, Thomas, is like, oh no, just don't worry about it. We just gonna charge his card another day. We just gonna charge his card another day. I'm like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, I don't feel right. I'm gonna just check on him. I'm like, you ain't got to check on him. We just gonna charge his card another day. I'm like, yeah, nah, I don't feel comfortable with that. This is exactly what I told him. I'm like, I don't feel comfortable with that. I need to check on him. I knock again. He don't open the door. I'm like, I'm really like, yeah, something. I knew something in my spirit, my shanana, was telling me something was for sure wrong. So I open the door. I get the card from him. He finally gives me the key to go in and check on this man. Like I said, the last time I saw him was Sunday. And I had called off on Monday, so the day that I came back was Tuesday. Okay, so Sunday and Monday they was just charging his card. They wasn't going to the room. They wasn't checking on him, and they should have known that this man usually comes to the front desk. So if he's not coming to the front desk, why are you just charging this man's card? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? You know, so this is what they doing. But I'm like, yeah, no, something don't feel right. So I open the door, and his back is to the door. It's a double queen bed, so his back is to the door and he faced the wall. And I wanted to feel like he was breathing, but he wasn't breathing. So I walk up and I'm calling his name. I'm like, Mr. P, are you okay? I see his fingertips and toes are black and purple. I've watched enough for 48 hours. I have watched enough of the first 48. And people say, why do you watch that so much? Because of this. Because of this. So I see the toes and the fingertips are black and purple. So I'm like, Mr. P, because I'm just praying that this man move, flinch, do something. You know what I'm saying? He don't do nothing. My spirit knew he was gone, but I just keep on walking. I walk out the room because I needed a breather. Because the damn manager, Thomas, at the damn door, bent over, leaned over like he gonna throw up like a little female. While me, the female, go inside the room to check on this man. He at the damn door with his extra sensitive ass, damn near about to start crying and shit. Boy, you probably knew this man was in here dead. But that's neither here nor there. Something about this is all the way wrong. Days in at 2600 Rue Street in Sulphur, Louisiana. Hit me up. Let me know. Say something if I'm lying. So anyway, I go in there, I check, I just keep walking, I keep looking. I already know he gone, but I don't know why I don't know what made me to keep going. I knew he was gone, but I don't know. I guess I had to confirm it. So I kept walking. I walked around to the front of his bed, and I look in his face, and why did I do that? Why did I do that? I looked in this man's face. Oh, Daddy, I shouldn't have did that. Now, I shouldn't have done that. Now, I shouldn't have done that. Because I can't get this shit out of my mind. I can't get it out of my head. Mind you, that's not it. So I do a police report and find out I had a warrant in Houston, Texas. So they take me to jail. So I don't even get to process the fact that I found the dead body in room 120 at the Daysinnsulphurwest at 2600 Roof Street, Sulphur, Louisiana. So I don't even get to process this. I immediately go to jail. And, I stayed in there. I tried to get extradited. I ended up doing a week and I got out and I went back to work at Days Inn. Okay, I went back to work. I don't know why I did that. I don't know. Because after some time I started being like, I can't come back to this property without seeing that man's face and stuff like that. And I made the mistake of telling the manager that. And because I told him that, I don't know, maybe they thought I was going to, try to have a lawsuit. I don't know, but what it was, but I was like, man, I'm having a real time not unseeing this man's face. Every time I come here, it's hard for me. Do you know they laid me off the same day? So I came here and I found the man dead in your room. I took care of that. I went to jail, couldn't process it. And you laid me off because I mentally am having a little bit of issues with coming back to your property where you had this man dead in your room for 2 days, where you charging his card. And something about that just make it feel like it's unright. I just feel like, why are you charging this man card and not checking? But it was a whole bunch of other iffy stuff going on at that property too. So, I'm not going to act surprised. I got laid off because I had mentioned I was having a hard time dealing with seeing this man's face. So they laid me off. I don't want nothing from you. I can take care of myself. I'm just, in conversation saying something about it. But, yeah. I found the man dead in that room. They was charging his card the whole time he was in there dead for those 2 days. And they wouldn't even went back in there and they wouldn't have looked in there unless, because I pushed the issue. I was like, nope, I'm going in here. The manager, Tom, was like, no, leave him alone. I swear to God on everything I'm lying. If I'm lying, come tell me I'm lying. Comment below. Tell me I'm lying, Thomas, Days In. Tell me I'm lying if I'm lying. But anyway, they want to, no, don't check on him. Ooh, this man, you ain't seen this man in 2 days and you just charging his car for 2 days. Why I shouldn't go check on that situation? Anybody in their right mind should be checking on that situation. So I know something. But anyway, yeah, I found the dead man in room 120 at Days in Sulphur. And then I got laid off or fired because I just wanted to talk to somebody about it. So, yeah, that happened. Don't go to Daysinnsulphur.